Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of This Is Our Life. So they call me a redneck, and they think that I take that as an insult. No, I don't take it as an insult. But it also says a lot about them because, one, they're insulting me instead of dealing with the issues, with the facts. Two, I don't think they know the origin of redneck. The original rednecks were socialist and communist. They were mine workers, and they wore red bandanas. That's where you get the redneck from. And I tell you what, I am an individualist anarchist slash anarcho-capitalist slash libertarian slash left libertarian. So I'm definitely not a socialist or a communist, except for when you get into the left libertarian part. But anyway, that's not what I want to talk about. But you gotta laugh at the fake atheist out there. Just you're a joke. Anyway, this is about cats. We want a cat. Lucky would like a kitty cat friend.
Go from anarchist to cats.
Now, for the first time tonight, Lucky and Jameson, well, Lucky wanted to play with Jameson, but he doesn't know how to play with dogs. He's never been around other dogs in a friendly way. It takes him a long time to warm up to other dogs. And, you know, we were in Keene tonight, and we were walking along Main Street, and we had him with us, and he got to walk, but he sees a dog, and he wants to attack. But he likes cats. As some of my viewers may know, I had 5 kitty cats.
He's a dog who's part cat.
So, you know, he knew my cats, and all 3 of us would like cats. And here's the thing. Sometimes we call our landlord, he doesn't call us back. So, once we get to that point, which will hopefully be soon, we're in a position to adopt a cat. We're going to call our landlord, and we're going to make a notation of when and everything, and we're going to, if we wind up leaving a message anyway. I mean, if we talk to him, we talk to him. That's that. But if we have to leave a message, we'll make a notation about when we called, the date, the time, and what the message was, and all that. And then we'll give him a few days to respond. And if he doesn't respond, we're going to go ahead and adopt a cat, but we're going to let him know that in the message. And we're not going to just, do something that he doesn't want us to do or disagree or whatever.
I bet we'll get a response out of this week.
Yeah, I think you're right. So...
Probably very fast, too.
Mm-hmm. So, we called him and asked if we could have a garden. He never responded, so we didn't grow a garden. At least in the yard. We have a container garden. But we need more space. Anyway, and hopefully the sun is finally going to break out.
Stay out.
Yeah. Out of soybean fibers.
Oh.
Can't read that one.
Problems arose when goats began eating the license plates off the car. I guess it tasted pretty good.
During World War II, it said the state of Illinois was making license plates out of soybean fibers, but they had a problem when the goats started eating the license plates. And they actually found some of those license plates.
I can imagine trying to explain that to the cop why your license plate is missing.
Yeah.
Well, there's a goat that ate my license plate.
Yeah. So anyway, folks, we're gonna...
I think we should get a kitten, because she'll be growing up with him.
Yeah. So, there's this movie I'm trying to watch, but I started it yesterday, and it's still going on right now. I mean, I have it on pause, so... But I think that, I mean, I think what we're planning on doing here, that, we call our landlord, and if we wind up leaving a message, that we write down the date and time, and we don't have to write down what we said verbatim, but, write down the basic idea. And then let him know in the message, look, if you don't call us back, we're going to take that as that you approve. That means to us that you have no problems with what we're doing. That way, if something happens in the future, he can't come back and say, hey, well, you didn't contact me, or you didn't ask me, I didn't give you permission, or whatever. Well, hey, we have a date and time that we left this message. So, and one reason this is getting to me is because I'm watching this movie, and see if I can give you the name of it. Let's see. It won't tell me what the movie is. The Good Neighbor, I think, may be the name of the movie. It's a Canadian film, and this young lady, she's a single young lady living in Ottawa, and she has 2 kitty cats, and one of her neighbors, who's French, murders her 2 cats.
Oh.
And then her good neighbor, who's infatuated with her, and she doesn't quite realize it. I mean, I think she sort of realizes it, but doesn't quite understand how serious it is. They were having a dinner party, and he told one of his friends that we're engaged, but we're not telling anybody yet. We're going to announce it in the spring. Well, of course, she knows nothing about this engagement. She's not that serious about the guy. Anyway, he had been in China, and he had a kitty cat over there in China, and one day she's at his apartment. They live in the same building, and he said, I want to show you something, puts his hand over her eyes, goes into the bedroom, and there's this beautiful cat. It's like orange, like rust-colored cat, and it was his cat from China that he had in China, and he said, had to go through all the hoops to get the cat back, or into Canada. So alive, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
You never know.
And the cat is just loving her, and anyway, the movie is about a serial killer. Of course, well, I'm going to watch movies like that. I'm going to watch zombie movies. I'm going to watch end of the world movies.
No wonder he has nightmares.
Yeah. I mean, one night I woke up. This was when I lived in San Antonio, and I thought I was still in this dream. I thought it was real. And everybody on the floor that I lived on, in the building I was in, and in the next building, I killed them. And the police said, hey, don't worry about it. You were just having a nightmare. No big deal. So,